Relative velocity, there are the two conditions. First condition, you are in a car A and your friend in a car B traveling in a same direction. तुम्ही कार ए मध्ये आहात, तुमचा मित्र कार बी मध्ये आहे आणि एकाच दिशेला या दोन्ही कार चाललेल्या आहेत. युअर फ्रेंड इज क्रॉसिंग और ओव्हरटेकिंग युअर कार. तुमच्या कारला तुमचा फ्रेंड ओव्हरटेक करत आहे. रिलेटिव्ह व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ ए म्हणजे तुमची व्हेलॉसिटी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द कार बी म्हणजे तुमच्या फ्रेंडची व्हेलॉसिटी. आपण कारच्या भाषेत दिलं काय, तुमच्या मित्राच्या भाषेत दिलं काय. व्ही ए बी इज इक्वल टू, तुमची काढतात म्हणून व्ही ए पहिल्यांदा, व्ही ए मायनस व्ही बी. रिलेटिव्ह व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ कार बी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द कार ए म्हणजे तुमच्या मित्राची व्हेलॉसिटी तुम्ही पाहत असाल तर बी पहिल्यांदा लिहायचं. व्हेलॉसिटी, relative velocity v ba, that is relative velocity of b car b with respect to the car a, vb minus v. Second case, if again you are in your car a, your friend is in car b and they are traveling in opposite direction. When they are traveling in opposite direction, again we write the relative velocity. So VAB, VA minus VB, but your velocity is negative because you are in opposite direction. So we write minus VB, minus becomes plus. So VA plus VB. Relative velocity of car B with respect to the car A. So VBA is VB minus VA. Minus becomes plus, so VB plus VA, which is equal to VA plus VB. So relative velocity in this case for both is same, but in first case it is different. Instantaneous velocity and instantaneous acceleration. So we consider the 2 points in xy plane, P1 and P2. Coordinate of P1 are x1, y1. Coordinate of P2 are x2, y2. Position of vector of P1 is x1 bar and position of vector of P2 is x2 bar. Position vector, that means the vector which starts from origin up to the point, that is called as a position vector. So position vector of P1 is x1 bar, which is equal to x1 I cap plus y1 j cap. To find the velocity, so velocity is nothing but rate of change of displacement, so dx1 bar by dt. Substituting value of x1 bar, that is x1 I cap plus y1 j cap, and finding the derivative, dx1 by dt I cap plus dy1 by dt j cap. Let v bar is equal to vx I cap plus vy j cap. Vx is nothing but dx1 by dt. Vy is equal to dy1 by dt. Such vectors, its magnitude can be calculated. V is equal to square root vx square plus vy square. That part we have studied in scalar and vector second lesson. Direction of velocity is along theta with horizontal. So theta can be calculated. Tan theta is equal to Vy divided by Vx. Instantaneous acceleration. For instantaneous acceleration, we know the definition of acceleration, rate of change of velocity. That means velocity upon time. So dv bar divided by dt. So we calculate the derivative of velocity. Velocity is nothing but vx I cap plus by j cap. So dvx by dt I cap plus dvy by dt j cap is here. Let a bar is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap. So comparing with this, so ax is equal to dvx by dt, ay is equal to dvy by dt. Similar to that of velocity, we calculate the magnitude of acceleration as square root ax square plus ay square. Theta, that means theta of acceleration, so tan theta is equal to ay by ax. If a is a constant, that is if a is equal to 3, 4, 1000, 2 lakhs, etc., that means a number, then derivative of it is always a 0. Just like dA by dt is equal to 0 or d3 by dt is equal to 0. So second formula of derivative dx raised to n dt raised to n divided by dt is equal to n t raised to n minus 1. dt by dt is a 1. We use these three formulae in below example. If the position vectors are x1 I cap is equal to 7 I cap plus 3 j cap, x2 bar is equal to 3t I cap plus 8t j cap, x3 bar is equal to 3t square I cap plus 5t cube j cap. As a function of t, determine velocity and acceleration of each. So you are given the position vectors, 3 position vectors. We write 3 position vector at 3 different places. To find the velocity, we have to find the derivative of this dx1 bar by dt. So d7 by dt into I cap plus d3 by dt into j cap. 7 and 3 are the constant numbers, so they are the constants. So derivative of this is 0, derivative of this is second is also 0, so v1 bar is a 0. Particle is at rest because the particle does not have any velocity. For second position vector, v2 bar is equal to dx2 bar divided by dt. So 3 is a number, take outside, so dt by dt I cap plus 8 dt by dt j cap. But dt by dt is nothing but 1 that we have studied. So 3 into 1 is a 3 I cap, 8 into 1 is plus 8 j cap. It does not contain a t, so velocity does not change because there is no change as t is not there. So magnitude of velocity v2 in square root 3 square plus 8 square, which is equal to root 73. Theta, tan theta is equal to vy divided by x, that means 8 divided by 3. Acceleration d v2 bar by dt is equal to 0. This is as per the derivative of equation 1. Here is a 3, which is a number, and 3t number is a 0. So for constant, derivative is 0. 8 is also constant and derivative of 8 is also 0. So dv2 bar by dt is a 0. For third case, v3 bar dx3 bar by dt, 3 dt square by dt I cap plus 5 dt cube by dt j cap. We apply here the rule n t raised to n minus 1. So this 2 comes it forward. So 3 into 2 is 6 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So t. This 3 comes forward. 5 3s are 15 and 3 minus 1 as 2. So t square. So magnitude of v, that means square of this coefficient of I cap and coefficient of j cap. Tan theta vy divided by vx, so 15t square divided by 16t. So acceleration, we find the derivative of this velocity, we get the acceleration dv3/dt 6 common dt/dt I cap plus 13 dt square/dt j cap. Sorry, 15. dt/dt is 1, so 6 into 1 is equal to 6 I cap. 15 2s are is 30, and 2 minus 1 is 1, so t present j cap. Tan theta is equal to ay divided by ax, so 30t divided by 6. Today we equation of motion in one dimension. V is equal to u plus at. V final velocity, u initial velocity, a acceleration, t time. So displacement in one dimension, s is equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. S displacement, u initial velocity, t time, a acceleration. Equation of motion in a two dimension. Two dimension, that means we have to consider the x and y direction, both directions. So in a two dimension, x and y both coordinates are present. We consider the motion along the x-axis and along the y-axis. Along the x-axis, we write the same equation with suffix x. So Vx is equal to ux plus ax into t, and Sx is equal to ux t plus 1/2 ax t square. Similarly, along y-axis, Vy is equal to uy plus ay into t, Sy is equal to ut plus 1/2 ay into t square. Relative velocity. Consider the object A, B, C, D moving with respect to each other, and we want to write relative velocity A and D. This can be written as VAD bar is equal to VAB bar AB bar plus VBC bar BC plus VCD bar CD bar. Instead of ABC, if you take PQRSTU, the relative velocity of P with respect to U can be written in this way. Just write pair PQ, QR, RS, ST and TU. Projectile motion. If you throw the stone towards the mango tree, or a bowler blows a ball towards the batsman in a cricket, this type of motion is called as projectile motion. कुठलीही वस्तू तुम्ही हवेत एखादा अँगल करून फेकली, ती वर जाऊन कर्व पाथ घेऊन परत जमिनीवर येऊन आदळते. त्या टाईपच्या मोशनला म्हटलं तर प्रोजेक्टाईल मोशन. समजा इथून मी ही एक दगड फेकला, तर दगड असा मार्ग घेईल आणि शेवटी परत जमिनीवर येऊन थांबेल. ही ग्राउंड लेवल धरली मी. इथून दगड फेकल्यावर अशा मार्गाने खाली येईल. Here object with given initial velocity moves under the influence of earth gravitational field. म्हणजे दगड मी जर वर फेकला, तर ह्या दगडाला वर जाताना ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल पुल खाली ओढायचा प्रयत्न करत जाईल. म्हणजे प्रत्येक वेळा त्याची वेलॉसिटी बदलत जाणार आहे. इकडून इकडे जाताना ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फील्ड हे जास्त प्रमाणात खाली ओढेल, पण इकडून येताना ते त्याच्याच दिशेला आल्यामुळे वेलॉसिटी वाढणार आहे. The projectile has two components of velocities in horizontal, that means along x direction, and along vertical. एक component वरच्या दिशेला आणि एक खालच्या दिशेला, जो इथं दाखवला आहे. Vy वरच्या दिशेला, Vx खालच्या दिशेला. Vy आता इकडे येताना Vy खाली होतो आणि Vx असाच राहतो. x डायरेक्शनचा आहे तो तसाच राहतो, फक्त चेंज होतो Vyचा. इकडे बघा, इथं वर झाला, इथं खाली झाला. इकडे आला तर Vy आणखीन खाली गेला. Vx मात्र हॉरिझॉन्टल आहे तसाच स्टेडी राहतो. हे ग्राफ त्यासाठी महत्त्वाचं आहे.